Welcome back. It's been a while. I was in the middle of shuffling for today's message, and I kind of struck like a sort of stream of consciousness in the midst of it, and I kind of was on a roll with it. I wanted to just start recording so that I could capture the magic. Hopefully, it's still there for me on my side. Of course, your life, I'm sure, is very magical. Um, I want to get into this reading because it seems very dire and it feels like someone needs to hear it. So, immediately right off the bat, I'm seeing someone that has come off the tails of a cycle in their life, um, in a way that like you had to rebuild from a prior life. It's almost like you're starting all over again with the Wheel of Fortune. That might not be the traditional way of reading it, but it came out reversed and it had me thinking for a while. I kind of had to reflect on what was the meaning of that. And to me, it just signifies that you closed something out and now you are trying to create a new cycle, a new start in your life. Because right after that, we have the Hierophant. In this specific card, it kind of implies, to me, I see like higher education. Hierophant is usually having to do with traditional structures, usually religious, like a spiritual figure. Um, but the way that this reads across to me is that you are trying to like rebuild your life, and by doing that, you're attaining more skills. You want to become a master at your craft. I keep getting college for some reason, so I feel like whoever's watching this, they might be trying to go back to college as like a way to reclaim their life from a prior cycle. But I see a lot of struggle going on here, the conflict. We got two back-to-back five cards, the swords and the wands. You want to take a look here. So I'm just was kind of going along with this, wondering like what is going on in this person's life. It seems like there's like roadblocks going on with whoever this person is that needs to hear this, is that you are struggling. It seems like you're trying to struggle to justify your choices or why you're not where you want to be yet, or maybe why you're pursuing the path that you're pursuing. It sounds like you're getting into arguments with someone, especially this card. I sense there's like a person that you're arguing with, or multiple people, and you're trying to like defend your stance of why you maybe might have blew up your life. You're like, I'm starting over from scratch. This prior life was not working for me, so I just decided to go on something completely new that makes sense for only you at the moment. And you're just sitting here trying to justify yourself to someone. And I was trying to get a look and see what exactly was the origin of this fight, for example, as it really stood out to me after the struggles, the roadblocks, and I pulled the strength card in reverse. And to me, that kind of signifies that it's coming from a place of insecurity. Perhaps you yourself feel insecure about the path that you chose because I mean, it makes sense if you're not being supported by someone in your life. Maybe someone's criticizing your choices, and you feel like you yourself already don't feel secure in like why you made this decision because it seems really maybe illogical to people on the outside and only makes sense to you. And the more I got into this, I'm picking up on a lot of exhaustion, especially in the readings so far. Even the last reading brought up like the nine of wands, which is suggests like you have come very far, but at a cost, and it's weighing on you. Just the path that you're choosing on is weighing on you too. And I keep getting in here that part of what's weighing you down is looking back on your past. Like you're constantly in your mind thinking about this past life that you left behind. specifically there's a person in your past that caused you, it seems like, a lot of trauma or a lot of grief, and you're reflecting on those memories. Maybe that person was holding you back in the past, or you had instances with them that just set you back emotionally, and it haunts you, and adds to your exhaustion. So today I wanted to get a deeper look in what this is about for you, whoever's watching this, that has this burden that they're carrying and a lot of insecurity around your path. I want to look into some insight on perhaps the way forward, or just more insight into why you're feeling this way. And I just hit record because I wanted to capture the stream of consciousness, because I was saying it out loud, and I thought I may as well just start recording myself saying this. Yeah, I'm getting that people don't, like, right away, I'm getting people don't want to support you, or either currently or back then, they were very stingy with their time. They were not very charitable in how they perceived your situations. They weren't very supportive. And I think this is probably what caused you to go off alone and chart your own course. Very strong, like, I gotta do this alone because nobody had my back. That's what I'm feeling. Everyone was just kind of doing their own thing, and they left you to the wayside, and I think it stirred up a lot of conflict, and you were trying to maybe either break away from these people, or explain to them your choices. Yeah, this is a very difficult energy here. I'm not sure if the reading will give me insight into what in particular you're doing. Yeah, we got the Page of Swords. I mean, I just keep picking up on, like, you're doing this alone, you know? And you might not have a lot of experience or direction with what you're trying to do. It seems like a new course that's very alien to you, and I mean, I'm sure I could tell it's fulfilling to you specifically, but the other people in your life don't get it, and they don't really want to get it. And I mean, I would say, as someone who makes a lot of decisions either creatively or in my own life that may not make sense to the general society, I would just say, like, you don't have to justify yourself. Just go off, and you don't need to explain yourself. Just go and do your thing. I'm sensing a lot of pain in this person. I don't know, whoever's watching this, you feel very defensive around your choices, and I'm just here to tell you, there's no need. Just stop trying to justify yourself to people, really. Not everyone's gonna get it. It's your life, basically. I'm not trying to be an advice channel, but I could feel the pain of these cards. As an empath, as someone that, especially when I do card readings, I could feel the people's energies, like, in my chest. I can feel it right now. It's very heavy energy. I find it hard to breathe almost. Yeah, I'm feeling that right now. I'm feeling the energy of someone that had just got off of a phone call, or they got out of an argument, and they're feeling that pain in their chest and that breathlessness of just after the fight, of, like, not being heard, not being understood, and wondering if you made the right choice in your life, and kind of like thinking, was the old life better? Like, should I have just stayed with that? It would have been so much easier. Like, it made more sense to the general public. I didn't have to explain so much myself, because it was maybe a more, what do you call it? Like a more traditional life. It seems like this life that you've chosen is just kind of like you're charting your own path. marching to the beat of your own drum. But like immediately as I was shuffling, I got the Ten of Pentacles, which confirms to me that this is something that is meant to get you places. Like you, on the other side of choosing this path, you are going to gain wealth from it. Straight up. Like I would not just pull this off. Like I didn't pull this off noticing. It just came out. I wasn't expecting any card to come out. I was just talking and shuffling, which I tend to not do on camera because it's easier for me to read the cards and then come up with an idea beforehand. But I didn't just, this wasn't a preset. This fell out right now. And it just tells me that whatever this endeavor is, it is going to bear you fruit. If you just keep at it, you just need to keep doing it. You know, you may feel lost right now. You may feel like no one gets it and they're just arguing with you and they think you're ridiculous. But it's like, it's telling me that it's all going to work out if you just keep doing what you are doing and just ignore these energies around you. It doesn't really tell me that you should take any action having to do with these people that I get the feeling they're family members. Like just your inner circle, even maybe close friends. Yeah, with the chariot, I mean, I could see that you are going to take off for sure. You are going places that I guess a lot of these people in your life have never been, and maybe they aren't going to be there at the end of it. Who knows? But you can't let these people influence you to stop what you want to do. You just that is what the message of this reading is kind of leading me towards, which I'm glad that it started going in a nicer direction because initially before recording this it was very heavy and I was like I just need to start getting this out before I get lost in it, I guess. I'm gonna look and see what guidance can come up for this for someone in this position. Not from me, from I guess you would call it spirit or the cards. As a fellow stubborn person that just does their own thing, I would always say just go for whatever you're doing. Yeah, so literally, as we're seeing here, is saying to use your own unique voice. Like really, really hone into what makes you you and forget all the noise. The Lyre. There's a lot of imagery of people around you, and perhaps like with how harmonious this picture is, I get the feeling that you might attract people that actually do understand what you're going for. Like you're gonna get your own group of people that get it and resonate with you with your specific message or your specific path, and that's going to be enough for you to keep doing what you're doing. You don't have to take everyone's input all the time. There are going to be people that will support whatever you're doing, but maybe right now you don't see that, and there's going to be moments where you're going to be the only person that validates yourself like, yeah, this is the right thing for me. I'm not wasting my time. This is important that I do this. And that's an important skill. Like it, people kind of underestimate the power of like self-validation, like how difficult it is. It's a skill. You have to develop it. It's what where self-confidence comes from. Real confidence is not gained from external validation. It is from within, from your own belief in yourself. And I think that is the message that is being told to whoever came across this video. I feel they need to see. Yeah. So at the beginning of the reading, it says that you're like on the path to higher education, and this card is literally saying seek knowledge. Continue to do what you're doing. It seems like you are acquiring some sort of skill, or you're maybe just trying to get your degree or something, or you're seeking a mentorship, and maybe people, it's like a untraditional path that people don't understand or think that that's never going to work. And this is literally telling you, you should continue that. You should. It is your path you've chosen. You can't go back on it. Um, and the reading today is urging you to continue on that path. So I hope that that helps clear away your maybe indecision or whatever this insecurity is around your life choices. Um, it seems like a very specific reading for someone. Like, it could be, there's so many people that could see this, but maybe someone who specifically is going through a rough time with the trajectory of their life. And I really hope that this reading helped you reaffirm that this is the right decision for you. And if you just keep at it, you will gain a lot more than the loss that you feel in the moment having to justify your stances. But with that, that's all from here. Yeah, I am out. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this reading, if you found it helpful. And I'll see you next time. Peace be with you.